Welcome back to Last Boss Gaming. My name is TB, and I'm going to be showing off a level for you today here in Mega Man Maker. Level is for our Extra Life event on November 3rd, which will be a 24-hour streaming marathon to help kids in children's hospitals. So I am at the final boss. This is kind of the golden room here, and then you take the elevator down to the final area. This is the elevator thing I mentioned in the previous video. And we're going to drop down here. And I must admit here, I am in the editor, so I'm not in the actual game getting it to this point, but I did have to beat it to upload it. So as you'll see here, I've got the checkpoint and all the items that you could need for the final boss every time you come back to the checkpoint. So made sure that it was beatable every time that you came back to this checkpoint. With that, let me introduce the final Mother Brain boss. Not quite Mother Brain, obviously, not in there, but hopefully you'll enjoy this. So again, modeling it after the final Metroid. Love this music. The final Super Metroid area, you've got to use a lot of your items to be able to get past the final boss. So I tried to model it after that. And so I've got the boss. I had to choose a boss that could shoot at you through the floor to present somewhat of a challenge. There we go. And now with this... So, if you don't take him out there, then Skull is going to be hit by those and disappear. I'm trying to see where he's at. Because if he shoots his... Ooh, that was close. Okay. So, these laser things are an instant kill. I'm trying to... There we go. Now, right here, we stand until it pops open again. And we freeze it. It does not freeze him. And this is the part that I died at a lot. Okay, and if you don't have kick here, then you're going to die. So you come through, and now you've got to get arrow. Oh, I can hit arrow through that wall. Nice. But the other way to do it is this. So come up here, and I enjoy this a lot. Just top spin him. And gone. So that's the final boss. It gives you a little bit of each challenge along the way, so that you can, essentially use all your items to crush them. At the end, crush Mother Brain in that electronic deal. So, thank you so much for watching, and definitely check out our Extra Life platform. Actually, before I sign off here, let me give you guys kind of a little tour of the level here. Delete those things that I had to add to just show off the final boss. So, with that, here's the entrance point that you'll come in the level at. I showed off all the stuff till, where was it? Till we had the dog down here. And you can see the map down here. This is how big the entire level is. It is huge. So after the dog, for Crosstix, he's going to have to come up here, back through these, oh wait, here it is, right here. So he's got to come back up through this section here that we did. Come through here, past these guys, into the top of this giant room. This giant room is completely connected. So there's a little checkpoint here for him. You drop down here. This is the one other jank area. I should have added one more, deleted this piece right here, because if you don't blow up this block, you're caught in a never-ending loop right there. So make sure to kill this block. Otherwise, you're kind of screwed. But thankfully, not screwed too bad because you'd revert to the checkpoint, which is right there. So make sure to not get that checkpoint until you get this. So you come through this section here, and you arrive here. To get top spin. Top spin then helps you come back down here, get arrow. Arrow then, when you get arrow, you come all the way back over here to this section. And this section, you have to have skull to get past that. And you come through this section here. Pass by a little mini boss there, drop down, and this is the area that I make sure that you have arrow right there. You have to have arrow to be able to get past it and continue on your way. So you'll make your way down through. One of my favorite pieces is this section. You've got two options to get through here. You can proceed to close the map here. You can go down through the sand, or you can go to the left here, which both of them eventually come down and connect back down into this room below. I always like to go on the sand route because it's fun just to fall through the sand, hit this checkpoint, and then continue on your merry way. The next boss, there's a fun little trick to this next boss. Right here, as you're entering in from this section, the screen stops here, so you don't really see that you can get through here. You can go down through this and come up and get all the power-ups you need. So at this point, if you get stuck right here at this checkpoint, you've got unlimited power-ups and health as needed. These cats are ridiculously obnoxious, but if you can make it through the cats, you get down here and you get Time Stopper. Once you've got Time Stopper, your last stop before the final boss, that's what I mean by it takes a long time to load. So it took forever to make this because it would freeze like this every now and then until it loosened up. So appreciate the long effort to make it happen, but it definitely was worth the time. So once you get Time Stopper, you come back to this section that we saw with top spin right here. So you saw the top spin, you ride this down, and you come through here, and there's lasers. These are all lasers that take a while to get through. When you finally freeze it all, you can get through into these guys. Time Stopper helps ridiculously with these guys. They are obnoxious as heck. They will rock your world and kick your ass. And two of them makes it even more fun. If you beat one and jump over there, that one will screw you over. At that point, you get M-Beam, and you're able to get across the large gap that I showed you before, this large gap. So M-Beam is the only thing that'll get you there. One last little fun thing. If you got arrow in this section, arrow can let you climb up this wall. You climb all the way up here, enter into this gap, and you get a nice M tank there. You can also use M-Beam or use M-Beam from here. Go over here, come in this section, and get another M and E tank. They're not really needed, but the E tanks can be helpful for some of the bosses and stuff. But it's really not that big of a challenge for to risk to die. So, but just in case, they're good safety nets. Hope you guys liked a little tour, and definitely check it out as Crosstix will attempt this level on November 3rd on Twitch for our charity event helping kids at children's hospitals. So tune in for that, and we'll catch you guys then. Game off.
This episode has been brought to you by Flash, Hard, and Woodman Law Firm. Have you been beaten by Mega Man? Call our firm now, and we'll straighten things out. Don't forget to subscribe to see more Mega Maker levels destroyed, and lots more. While you wait for the next adventure, be sure to check out our website at lastbossgaming.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you again next time. Game off.